A warning to all about to listen to this podcast. The following audio may contain spoilers and inappropriate language. However, this podcast will definitely contain some bad opinions. You have been warned, but for now, let's get on with the show.
I think it's because you like the cock?
It might have something to do with that.
Dave's got a reputation for being premature.
Yeah. Educated hypothesis from a man of my experience.
This is highly sexually charged, and I'm not okay with it. You are literally raping me right now.
Hey, please stop triggering
I'm being triggered!
Literally triggered.
The captain is back at the helm, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the Anime Bro podcast, the place to be for all of your anime recommendations and reviews. But just bear in mind, your favourite anime might become a little bit shittier. My name is Archer Sky, and I am at the captain's wheel. Joining me on the scullery, I have Tom.
First mate, Maxim.
Atop the mast, I have Ravi.
I am the Buccaneer.
And scrubbing the poop deck, I have Nate.
No, fuck you. I'm not scrubbing your mother.
I've used that intro before, but I figured I'd use it again. So yes, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Anime Bro podcast. We are going to be talking about our mid-season impressions, or mid or quarter, depending on the number of episodes.
So bear in mind, we will have some terrible opinions for you.
So it won't be any different from any other episode. So what do we want to get started on?
Madoka Magica, what do we think of that right now?
It's pretty okay.
It's going all right now, but once episode 10 hits, I'm feeling like something's going to happen.
Nate, did you hit your head or something?
No, I remember that time we did the Madoka Magica one. That's the one that Dave did the intro. That's the one.
I don't remember.
I was kind of hoping it's like, I've just watched episode 2. Things are looking pretty positive right now. It's looking pretty good. Like,
it looks like a very good feel-good show, you know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, episode 3.
See, I kind of had that spoiled for me on Madoka. I haven't previously talked about Madoka with you guys, but like I saw on the internet, I saw just countless pictures of QB being the devil.
Oh.
Like,
it's not a spoiler at all. He's not the devil.
QB being like evil incarnate. Yeah, no, but you get what I'm saying. Like, before I even
spoilers, like he's an alien.
Knew what it was.
It's not even remotely like. Hold on, okay. I
don't mean literally the devil, Nate.
I get what you're saying. You're British. It's fine. I get it. You have problems with words.
Hey, I'm offended by that.
Yeah, you're being offended by
problem with
anything
words is that you keep using them wrong. That's the biggest problem with words.
The word color doesn't have a U in it. Lol.
So you guys told me that Americans have taken the I out of aluminium, and that
aluminum.
Yeah, aluminum foil.
Some guy from New York.
I have a scientific problem with that. Like, honestly, more than the language problem.
He also said there's no other element that has UM and not IUM, and then
you fucked me with magnesium,
and he just shut up. No, not magnesium.
Oh no, not magnesium. Yeah,
but platinum.
And chromium.
Discusses elements in science right here.
So anyway, has anybody been watching? Was it Senai? How's a Razor Boring Girlfriend? Anyone?
I really want to start. I just bought it from Horrible Subs last night.
Right. And how are you enjoying it?
I haven't started it yet.
I thought it was pretty good as well, but it got really boring a couple of episodes into it.
I don't know. I still like it. It's like very monotone, but at the same time, it's like funny.
It's got a really weird art style to it as well. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Tom.
Are we talking about the same show? Because the one I'm thinking of is like generic as fuck. Oh wait, no, never mind. It has like these moments where it goes all weird.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I watched the first episode and I hated it, and then you guys seemed to like it, and I was like, what do you guys like about it? You're like, yeah, the first episode's not so great. Watch the second episode. I watched the second episode and I hated that one just as much. So seriously, what do you guys like about it? Because I really didn't like the show.
It's pretty cool.
I like the contrast between episode 0 and then episode 1 in terms of just the fan service kind of stuff.
No, that's not. No,
brilliant.
Dave,
that
please,
was funny.
That's so fucking. It's not funny. They made episode 0 as fan service as possible because it's a fucking marketing strategy.
Yeah,
and you're falling for it.
Yeah.
You guys are the worst.
I know I'm falling for
marketing strategy? I haven't bought shit. How am I falling for it?
Well, no, but okay, fair enough. In the land of evil, we pirate all the anime and Japan hates us, but
I think Japan
I'm
would
not
take
a
those guys
pirate.
anyway.
Don't fucking tell me that. I've got a peg leg and an
You
eye.
were literally scrubbing the
Oh, actually, no,
poop
fuck that. I
poop
watched on
deck a
Crunchyroll,
pirate
so
ship.
I actually have a right.
I'm scrubbing Dave's mum on the poop deck. I've already said that.
Excuse me, you will leave my mother out
the
of
thing
this.
I will. Your mom's a nice lady. I'll be doing Ravi's mum.
Absolutely rude.
That show.
I just love the contrast between episode 0 and episode 1, where like episode 0 was just nothing but fan service, and episode 1 we came so close on a number of different points to like this panty shot or that panty shot or a girl bending over. And it just didn't quite happen, and it was fucking funny. I thought it was really funny anyway. But yeah, episode 2, 3, and are we up to 5 now? Yeah, the next like 4 episodes after that they weren't spectacular. And
I think what I really like about the show is like the characters is like they're like little
so
facial...
unique.
They're not
wait, no,
unique
sorry.
at
I
all.
thought we'll finish. I thought I could finish your sentence.
Nope.
No, I actually want to point out just the fucking like staggering irony of the first episode being super pretentious and being like, every show starts this way. All the characters are so interesting, and like they're like poking fun at like anime tropes while committing all of them. And I thought it was being ironic until I realized it wasn't. It's just a really fucking terrible show.
I think it's doing it on purpose.
No, it's absolutely.
I think it's doing it on purpose.
Even if it is doing it on purpose, it's still fucking terrible. Like, if you're going to take the piss out of shows that are shitty and have terrible writing, don't do it by doing the same thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, this is it's just a really simple, dumb harem. So I don't really want to dig into it that much or try and get too much information out of it. It's
honestly, it's just like
dumb
a kind of
fun,
like
really.
yeah.
As I said earlier on, I think it's going to be another solid member in the 5 out of 10 Dave's Harem Club, and I would welcome it with open arms if it were just a little bit more interesting.
Shit, yeah.
I like the boring girlfriend. She's the best part.
Yeah, she's pretty funny. She's pretty damn funny. You pointing it out to herself how boring and uninteresting she is, and the main character is just
hilarious.
fucking fuming.
Make a terrible fucking boring character, but at least she knows that she's boring.
No, it's the main character's reaction to it that I really like. Just how he gets so infuriated over the simplest of things. It's quite funny
It's
to
because
watch.
Dave understands and can recognize that because
The
he
simple
feels
life
the
is
same way.
usually the best.
Either that, or I'm dumb and I just like dumb things, which is probably true. So,
That's not true. I mean, I like dumb things. I'm dumb.
Wait, you're pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I pretty much just advocated your point, didn't I? Yeah.
So, I mean, there's 2 more female characters to be introduced, and it's only got 6 more episodes left to go, so I don't think the show's going to accomplish all that much,
No.
but at the same time, I think it's going to be at least a fun ride anyway.
At least a 5
just to see
out of
where it
10.
goes. At least a 5 out of 10, indeed.
Solid recommendation.
I'm at a 7 right now.
Hey, I'm not recommending it. I'm saying to people, just don't bother going there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
wait till
bother.
it's finished and then don't bother at all. No. But if you like dumb shitty
agreed.
harems, it could be for you. But I
It's
think I'm gonna
very
wait till it's
relaxed.
finished.
That's what I like about it.
It is, yeah. It's a nice easy watch. But then again, at the same time, there's no urgency for me every week to watch it.
Yeah, no, it's just something to watch while you wait for Durarara.
And on that note, let's just wrap that up there quick. I'm not recommending it, not just yet. If you like dumb harems with some awful jokes in there, which I am very partial to, I'd recommend it. If not, probably wait till it's finished, and then we'll give you our final thoughts then. Ravi?
If you like generic things, watch it.
Sure. All right, there we go then. A solid maybe from the podcast there. Right, do you guys want to talk about Durarara?
Kind of did.
No.
You should have, mate.
We can hold off on Durarara till season 2's done, where these guys can have their own circle jerk.
Well, we had the circle jerk. We're not going to have another one, are we?
We
You
can't have
think
another
you're
one.
not going to have another circle jerk? Where
I'm
do you
not gonna
think
turn
we
down.
are?
I'm not saying I don't want to have another Durarara circle jerk. I'm just making sure you guys are aware we've already had one.
It's going to happen again. Where do you think we are?
Durarara season 2
season two,
continues
that's
to be
fine.
absolutely amazing, and I'm just so happy.
We'll just say one comment on it. Who do you think is your favorite new character so far? We haven't really learned much about any of them.
Yeah,
The
no,
lesbian
that's,
twins.
we've kind of only had well, they're kind of not a new character. I guess I could say that, but it's kind of cheating because they were in season 1 for one episode at the end.
Oh, the
The
lesbian.
girls?
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
was
much
pretty
like the
over it.
selling point for season 2.
The twin cest.
It's very hard to say because, like you said, Ravi, we've only had like first episode introductions of each one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I don't actually know how long this like whole season is supposed to be, because I read somewhere it's supposed to be 3 parts. So is that like 13 or 12, 13 episodes each?
As my limited knowledge is that Anichart doesn't have it continuing.
I mean,
that's all I know. That's all I know at this point.
Should be another 24 episode, right?
I would think so.
It would make sense.
And
maybe
honestly, the fact that
I don't even know how much source material they've got. Like, it's a light novel length. Okay, so they do have a lot.
Like, it's still going.
I look forward to season 3 of Spice and Wolf, though, right, guys? Please.
Yeah,
please respond.
Even my anime list doesn't know how long this is going to go on for. Interesting. And it's going to be in 3 parts.
Maybe.
Is 3 going to 24?
Durarara could do whatever the fuck it
does
8.
for 8, but you know.
Just as long as there's more of it, I really don't care.
It might just be like a 36 episode thing like Death Note.
Oh, speaking of continuations, Dave, are you excited for K?
Yeah, I am actually pretty excited for it. I don't know if I ever want to watch it as it's airing or if I want to wait for it to be dubbed.
Yeah.
Because that dub was... I really did enjoy that dub. For like, there were some bad performances in there, but the good performances really did stick out. So,
what channel is K on?
I see what you did there.
Disney Channel.
Get it? Because it's juvenile.
Yeah.
K continuing. I would have been happy with what I've already watched of it. I think.
Yeah, I don't know how the story can continue particularly.
Maybe Kuro will go looking after what was it? To say who he actually is a spoiler, isn't it? Season 1.
Yeah.
White-haired dude. I always forget his name. What's his name actually? Just Shiro.
The colorless king.
Fucking spoilers! God damn it, Ravi.
Wait, isn't that literally in the first episode?
No, it was suspected that he was the colorless king. It wasn't confirmed until like the second to last episode, I think.
Is he in the dollars?
Whatever, same thing.
Well, somebody's going to have to take over the Red Clan, I assume.
Yeah.
So,
this is like
right there.
What happened to the yellow scarves in K?
And then on top of that, I can imagine because Kuro gave him his loyalty, I can imagine he'll probably go looking for him.
Yeah.
And then they'll find him, and then the Blue King is probably going to make a grab to be like the Golden King or something like that, and there's going to be a huge fucking war, and then the Colorless King's going to have to step in, and then there'll be fucking bloodshed, I would imagine.
Don't worry about spoilers. Don't worry about spoilers. As someone that has no idea what you're talking about, this just sounds like absolute nonsense. Like, the Red King might like the Blue King, be honest, but only if the Colorless King doesn't want to be a bigger king of the Greens.
I'm right here, and I have no idea.
But the Reds love the Purple King.
And that brings up another great point. We haven't met like the other another 3 kings.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's what I was going to bring up. It gives like a very Eden of the East vibe where you don't even know where half of the really important characters are.
Until season 2 starts, or until the movies start, yeah. So to answer your question, yeah, I am looking forward to it. I think it's going to be interesting, and I probably will watch it airing.
I just want it and watch it for, I mean, one, obviously the story continuing, but like more than that, even just the animation. Yeah,
the animation and the visuals. Like at times, the animation was pretty bad at a distance, but when it was close up, it was fucking fantastic.
When they really put money into it, it was pretty good.
When they put money into like 30-second shots, it's definitely worth watching.
That first scene with the skateboard, that immediately hooks you.
And like the camera panning around, if you could even call it the camera, and I'm panning around in shot right now. You can probably hear it because my audio is jumping from left to right in the microphone. But it's definitely an eygasm, as Ty would put it. So I'm looking forward to it.
Wait, does it look good? Is that what you just said?
I would say it does look for the most part.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I think it was a solid. I'd probably say 6.5, 7 out of 10 show. I really enjoyed it.
That's not. Okay, I'll take an 8.
A 6 or a 7. A 6 or a 7 is still pretty decent.
Mine and Ravi's taste tends to line up a lot more than mine and yours, Dave. If Ravi's giving it an 8, I'll check it out.
What have we got? Like the Fate franchise, and then that's
about it.
We like Code Geass, don't we? We both love Code Geass.
I would say I love it. I enjoyed it. I watched Code Geass. The thing is Code Geass actually holds up because I assume a lot of people watched it like really early on in their anime career, where I watched it like last year for the first time, and I did enjoy it. It's a good anime. I don't have a massive amount of fondness for it.
It's just got a lot of flaws.
We both like that a lot.
I don't remember if I've ever mentioned it before on here, but I probably have. I only ever watched the second season of Code Geass because I didn't realize.
Told me before.
And I was like, wow, this really gets you right into the action right away.
The story's already kicking off. We're on episode 1.
It was just, really fast paced for some reason. Like, first episode, he gets his eye thing back. I guess it has magic powers.
Surely it was for season 2.
That must have.
Yeah, no, it was just backstory. You should already know the backstory if you're a fan of
previously on
Code
Code Geass. That's an interesting way to start a new series.
Yeah.
But yeah, even without all that, the ending was really good.
Oh yeah, the ending.
The ending was pretty orgasmic.
Was it though?
It was.
No, shut up.
It was really good.
One of the best endings.
We're talking about the Code Geass ending, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like you say, the Code Geass ending, like there's more than one ending.
I mean, it's a little. Rogue, but it's extremely satisfying.
Stop regarding what A says about anything as
I'm not
legitimate.
regarding what A said about it. In my personal opinion, I didn't hate it. It was weird. I think
I liked the build up to it more than the payoff. Like,
yeah,
but the way he because the way they set it out, he sets off on this rampage to basically become the most hated person in the universe.
Yeah,
and that's so out of character. It's a good way because it's super out of character, and you're not as a viewer, you're not clued in on the plan, but you pick up on it immediately because it's so out of character. It's good writing. The fact that immediately, you can pick up on where this is headed. I certainly did.
It wasn't so much the action that he actually took. It was kind of when it happened and all the flashbacks started playing. I'm like, oh wow, Jesus Christ, this was really well thought out.
The whole show was well thought out. We should probably do a review on that sometime.
I wouldn't say
50-episode show.
I can only review the second half, so.
You know what? Whatever. We'll review that whole show.
Watch the first season.
The first season is kind of irrelevant to the second season, okay? It's just
it's not what you want about. You get all of Nina's backstory in the first season.
Look at Ravi, he's fine. Look at him.
I downloaded the first season. I mean, I bought it, and then I never watched it.
See, that's all I'm saying. You don't need. Who needs backstory? Who fucking cares about where the robots came from?
Oh, that is my biggest problem with Code Geass.
You ruined me fucking segue. Speaking of robots, Aldnoah Zero, but no, if you want to carry on talking about
we're still talking about
you can take a segue off it because I'll finish my point on the fact. Well, the robots in Code Geass look like Fisher Price toys, and it's hilarious.
They're my favorite robots.
They're not great.
The best part is when Lelouch has the multicolored plastic chess piece, and it's a detonator for this big mastermind plot, and he's just holding it, and it's like. This show is ridiculous.
It's so flamboyant and evil. It's fantastic.
Anyway,
robots.
So speaking of good robot designs.
Yeah, Aldnoah Zero Season 2. Anyone except for Tom been watching?
Nope.
Surprisingly good.
Something about Slane.
Yeah, it has actually really, really big. Slane can fuck off. So Slane is a fucking great antagonist.
Slane
He is such a good antagonist.
He's like the Joffrey of... and I love Joffrey as well for the same reason I love Slane. He is a fantastic character.
You love Joffrey.
Oh yeah.
I love Joffrey. I hate Joffrey.
No, shut up.
But I love to hate Joffrey. And I love to hate Slane.
That's the same with me. I love to hate Slane. He's such a fucking good antagonist. And ever since spoilers happened and he shall we say upped his ranking in the pecking order, he's become such an arrogant bastard.
I know what happens.
Great to watch.
Someone dies.
Great to watch.
He is legit insane, and I love it. He starts off like pretty much a completely blank slate, and so the character Slane is the only part of Aldnoah Zero I get any sense of Geno Ibuchi's influence in, because it's such a tragic story, and it's amazing. That is a character that just got completely broke down into a wreck of a man. I love it. It's amazing.
Slane's character development's probably been aside from like the robots and like even though the soundtrack's just repeated itself, I still think it's fantastic. And
there's some new stuff. There's some new stuff.
There has been some new stuff, but like the main battle themes that they've been using, the music they've been using mainly in the battle scenes, I'm fairly certain they've all been played in season 1.
You'd know better than me. I didn't listen too much to the soundtrack.
I will need to check that one.
I only liked Alias and Breathless off that soundtrack.
I think Aldnoah's definitely taken like a step up. Whereas I recognize now how much I overhyped season 1, but season 2, I don't think I'm overhyping it to say it's been pretty fantastic.
Season 2 is actually starting to deliver on the promise of what that show was.
Yeah.
Like I kind of feel like season 1 could have, except for maybe the ending. The ending was for season 1 was fantastic until they retconned it to shit.
That's what I mean. That's why I went into Aldnoah 2, like thinking to myself, I'm gonna fucking hate this because everything that happened in the end of season 1 just kind of became sort of unraveled. But now I'm seeing where it's going. Now I'm like, okay, I totally see why I done that, and I'm completely fine with it. There are
some parts of Aldnoah, even season 2, that I'm really not okay with. I feel like they could have done it much better. Like, basically. Like, he got...
I kind of have to agree with you on that one, as much as Cassie will hate both of us for saying that.
He's the exact same character as he was in the first episode. Like, we compare him to Slane, who has had so much amazing character development. I mean, who doesn't even have a character to develop. He's just, he is literally a plot device, and that's all he is.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm just going to throw up a huge spoiler warning. If you haven't seen season 1 or caught up with Aldnoah 2, just skip forward a little bit. Like, he should be fucking dead as well. That's
Capped.
One thing, he should be fucking
I mean, I know
dead.
they say, he's like, it's like Zombieland, isn't it? You got the double tap, but that is ridiculous. He just got shot right in the head. In the head.
This is what I really don't get. Inaho gets shot at near enough point-blank range in the head. He comes out of it even better with this magical robotic
and that's the stupid thing. Zero consequence to getting shot in the head. He actually got a power boost.
And yet, as I said to you, he is a Super Saiyan. Every time he nearly gets close to death in battle, he just comes back even stronger. And then we have the princess who gets shot in the fucking lung, and she's the one in the coma.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
It is really
doesn't make any sense.
But that is kind of like the only problems I have with season 2 of Aldnoah is the bullshit of season 1 carried over.
Yeah, some of it definitely did. And for the sake of Ravi now, I'm probably going to put a stop to it. So Ravi, you can. I'm giving. I can type something. Ravi, put your head up.
Is that the spoilers are over signal? I like it.
Yeah, that is a spoilers over signal. There we go. Now you can put your head up. There he is. Okay, so basically everybody died, and no, I'm joking.
I don't know if you are. Are you?
Just to sum that up, Aldnoah 2 has definitely taken a step up, even if it is just Aldnoah 0 in space for the most part. But it's been fucking fantastic. So many plot twists. To recommend it, yeah, absolutely. If you've seen season 1 and you got like me, you've seen the spoilers and you didn't want to watch season 2, ignore what I said as well because season 2 is fucking. You might
actually be able to start on season 2. I don't know how much of season. Then again, all of the Slane stuff.
I would maybe to get Slane's backstory. I think that would be pretty important. But if you want to skip a lot of bullshit, I'd say watch
there are
the last
so many irrelevant and useless characters in that story.
Absolutely.
Sergeant PTSD literally has contributed nothing to the story whatsoever. Literally nothing, except from the Deucalion, and that's it.
He might do it at some point in the future.
All the other school kids are just clutter. Like the only object these characters serve is just to like house Riot, Riot, or how do you say her name in the story? Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And just to steer the ship and have that awful comedy moment where the Deucalion was taken off in season 2, and then fucking the blonde-haired chick walks into the control room. The blonde-haired chick walks into the control room and somebody says,
it's fantastic.
"Why aren't you wearing your uniform?" She went, "Well, it wasn't cute enough. I wouldn't wear something that's not that cute."
My bad. No, that bit was terrible. I'm thinking of the way the blonde captain always shits on her crew. It's like...
Yeah, she is a fucking awful captain.
Yeah.
Anyway, to finish off on that,
you're single, you dumb cunt.
Well, he wasn't saying that to you, Ravi. That's just...
Yeah.
But
I mean, you
it
could
kinda
take
seems like he
it.
did.
You can choose one.
You could take it as life advice if you wanted, but that wasn't how it was intended.
Look, I know there's a reason.
Just to finish that off very quickly. Yeah, absolutely recommend it. Watch Aldnoah season 1. I would say so. Tom, you probably say no. Don't watch season 1. Or maybe
No, watch
season
it.
1.
It's not terrible. I mean, like I said, it was number 11 of my favorite shows last year. Even though it was my number 1 most disappointing. Just don't go into it expecting
You watched
What,
the
yeah,
video, right?
the same level of standard that any of the people that have worked on the show have achieved in the past. Because it's not that.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But it is okay. It's perfectly fine.
And even to an extent, I'd probably say as well, probably not Sawano's best work, but it's still pretty damn good.
It's okay.
Right, let's move on to
Parasyte?
Absolute Duo.
Anyone's...
Yeah.
Great.
we can do that. I just a quick question. Is anyone still keeping up to date on Parasyte?
I think Ty and
I'm
Cassie
like
are.
6
I've
episodes
decided.
behind.
I've decided I'm going to wait till it's finished before I watch it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We don't need to talk
I
about...
think I'm too far
Let's
back,
save Parasyte for a big...
Well, in the next episode,
episode.
if you, Ty and Cassie...
No,
are
like
review-
until it finishes. We'll do it when it finishes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We will do a review, like an actual review for it. So Nate, Absolute Duo.
Infinite Duo. Absolute Stratus.
I watched the
Absolute
first 2 episodes. It was absolute crap.
You know-
I fucking hated it.
Absolute shit it was all right at first, okay? It looked like they had some
it
pretty
wasn't.
okay... Hey, this is my opinion, not your opinion. Okay?
Okay, it's your opinion. It's your opinion.
Okay?
You're
I
wrong,
thought
but it's your opinion.
it
Please
had-
go ahead.
I thought it had great
Please don't tell me
potential.
the Skype call's dropped.
No,
I can't
it's
hear
not.
anyone. Oh, wait, no, it's back. It's
No,
back. Sorry,
no,
go
I
ahead.
saw that
Carry
as
on.
well.
yourself.
I don't know if Nate was just mouthing and not actually making noise there, but Nate, you were just like...
I can
you were
hear
just
you
like,
guys just
"Bah,
fine,
bah, bah."
nerds. Wow. Rude.
So, yeah, sorry, Nick, go on, Absolute Duo.
Okay. Anyway,
Like the lolly girl.
how'd you know the reason I watched the show? This is all... Oh, God, I have to stop talking about... okay. I quit. Where's Val? She can take my place. I'm done.
No, Nate, please come back
Anyway,
and entertain us with your
Absolute Duo-
opinions.
No, I legitimately thought the show had at least a potential at one point or another. And then I got to episode 2, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just shitty for this one episode. And then I continually progressed, and every week up until yesterday, I haven't even bothered fucking watching it because I just don't care to watch it. I've been progressively disappointed further and further from the potential of what could have been at least an okay show to a not really. Why did I get my hopes up? This isn't even what I wanted in life.
Shout out to Tokyo Ghoul.
Yep, shout out to Tokyo Ghoul. That's the really disappointing part there as well, because I seen your enthusiasm after you watched episode 2, I think, and I thought, okay, maybe if it does get better, maybe I can jump back into it. But quite frankly, the reason why every single person except for one girl's got massive tits, I just can't get over that for some reason. But so it really, really, really did just get continually worse.
It's pick your favorite type, isn't it?
It really is.
Probably.
There's like a bunch of archetypes for it. We got the jealous, we got the shy, we got the lolly. I mean, come on, we have a plethora of women to choose from, and here's the MC being fucking oblivious as fuck. Just the standard shit, right, for a harem. He doesn't know. They want his dick. Oh, and then you have the stereotypical woman who comes from another school. Lol, I'm special too. Fucking snowflakes. Tumblr. Anyway.
So Laura Bodovig's already showed up then.
Yeah, pretty much, but she's from England and not Germany this time, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
she's got, yeah.
He's the best girl.
Spoilers, she has a gun. By the way, it's in the opening.
Oh,
It should-
right. That's fucking cheating.
Well, that's just not right. I mean, gun laws are extremely strict in England. Like, how
In Britain,
did
yeah.
how did she even get it? Like, it just
I don't
doesn't make
know.
any sense.
It's like she says it's her spirit weapon. It's bullshit. It's just,
The
there's probably some
spirit-
politics.
Spirit
behind
weapon
it.
laws are also extremely strict in Britain. So
Yeah, no. Only axes and swords. No guns.
I don't know. She met the right people in Liverpool. I could see her getting her hands on a gun pretty easily.
Are these really the right people or are they the wrong people?
Probably the wrong people, Ravi. If they've got guns, I'm probably going to guess they're the wrong people to speak to. But yeah, so I actually kind of want Tom's question answered. Who is the best girl?
Oh, that's quite easy. It's the main character. tour.
tour. So no girls. None of the girls are the best girl.
No, the other ones are just fans. We got the lolly fan service, Sundari fan service, we got shy fan service, we've got fucking obnoxious big boob sexual fan service. You know, that's the teacher, by the way.
Wow.
And you don't
show
like
again?
this show,
So the
Nate?
teacher with the
Absolute.
cat. Wait, hang on a sec. The teacher with the bunny ears.
Yeah.
I swear to God, she is fucking Tabernate from Infinite Stratos. I thought to myself, like, when I watched that first episode, I was like, I thought I was finally done with Tabernate Shinoda No until season 3 of Infinite Stratos came out. But no, there she fucking is, and now she's teaching a class.
Yep.
Ugh.
She's
So
also
then, yeah,
batshit crazy.
Oh yeah, no shit, like fucking Tabernate was fucking insane as well. So yeah, I'm totally glad I dropped that one. Will you be continuing it, Nate?
I will. I mean, like, if you pay a hooker to come to your house and it turns out it's a dude, are you gonna stop? The answer is no. Like,
I will take
at
your word
this
for you.
point,
I'll take
I
your word for
can't.
it.
I'm probably gonna finish it for the sake of I want to know how it ends. And holy shit, I want to find out if they're actually gonna flesh
Well,
out
no,
the
you see
fucking
how it ends
story.
in the first episode, don't you?
Yeah, it's shit.
Just
Shit
like
out of
You're gonna
10.
carry on watching it anyway. I don't know, if Nate gives that a 5 out of 10, I might consider watching it so I can have another inductee into the illustrious 5 out of 10 Dave Harem Club.
What
I
is
don't
wrong
know,
with
guys,
you people?
I legitimately have a problem with the show that they have not fleshed out anything in the story. The main character still has this issue
What is
of
the story?
But
That's the
didn't that also happen in
problem.
Infinite
That's the
Stratos?
fucking problem. They've got
It's
the
not
edgy
one.
backstory for the main character, who we know like one thing of, and here he is 6 episodes later, nothing. He got shot. Nothing. That's it. He didn't even get shot with a real bullet. It's a fucking spirit bullet. God knows if it hurts a lot.
It sure damaged his spirit, though.
Yeah, no, and then
Is it
in
like
the
Yu-Gi-Oh,
third
where they pretend
episode-
to be they pretend to get hurt when they lose life points?
no, they just fall over on like ridiculous panty shots come
Damn
from the
it,
strange
Yug.
angles. That's all.
Oh, god damn it, Yug.
Yug.
Let's pull out my red eyes black dragon. Yeah!
Attention,
Joey?
duelists.
Attention, duelists! My hair is telling me to all to get on the bike. Fucked that up, didn't I?
Please.
Attention, duelists!
Back on
I'll
track.
stop it there.
That was
Back
terrible.
on track. Anyway.
Anyway, they hold on. I want to talk a little bit more real quick about what I'm still upset about in the show.
Okay.
Because they tried to
wanna
go
hear
in, they tried to go into detail in the Lolly Span service and her backstory, right? Then absolutely
Okay.
nothing happened. Then like, oh, mystery.
Isn't that the one that has the
Doing a little
Chaika
winged
talk?
mystery?
Yep.
Yeah, the broken talk. Fucking Chaika. I liked Chaika until I realised what it meant. Chaika's success meant we're going to have these fucking idiot, like, brain dead anime girls that can barely string a sentence together for like the next 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a type now.
Why is it a type?
I don't know.
Because
Is it not really a
Chaika.
type? Well,
Because
to be fair, I mean,
Chaika struck gold, and now everyone else is like scrambling to pick it up.
they have to.
I want to stay on the dumb, stupid shows. What's the show I heard about with the lesbians and the little bears?
Yuri Kuma.
We talked
Yuri
about that.
Kuma.
That show is as close as I've ever gotten to an acid trip, I think.
Okay.
Honestly,
it's
just
pure
watch
chaos.
the first episode.
Yeah, no, watch
Just
the
watch
first
it.
episode.
You may
Oh.
actually like the style. I doubt it, but you may.
It's certainly got style. You can't take that away
Yeah.
from it. It's
We're about to break out into the Donkey Kong
It's
rap.
definitely
Can we
different.
please not?
it's almost so insane and like unrelatable that it's very difficult to talk about because it
There
has
are, like-
no concernable. It has like. Don't get me started.
There's a very select group of people that will really enjoy this show.
I'll enjoy
They're
it.
into fan service.
I'll enjoy
They're
it.
into
But it
cute
might be
little
more
bears.
than that.
I'll enjoy it.
They're into Beatles music.
No,
And they
I won't
are
enjoy it.
into-
I'm not so much into that.
No.
Gun porn. Don't
No,
forget the gun
genuinely,
porn,
like-
which like
Yeah.
take-
Oh,
there's,
now
like,
there we go.
There's
Now you're
like
talking.
this really intense and almost a little sexual
They're
gun
into
porn
the color pink.
for like 20 seconds maybe each episode, and that's it.
That's good enough for
quite
me.
enough, then.
It's like that's my daily dose of Call of Duty, basically.
All right then. So not much to say on that. Is there any? I want to leave Death Parade until last because I
We've
think
all
we're all
watched
digging
it.
on that pretty
Ass
much.
class.
Yeah.
How's that going? I dropped it after episode
Oh.
2.
I
I
dropped it
still
after
like it.
episode 3. I don't know if I ever want to carry on with it. It is really, really, really funny in some parts, but then like the force feel good stuff, I'm not so much into.
Yeah,
They
me
actually
neither.
didn't have any of that force feel good stuff in the latest episode, so
I kind of feel like they're going to touch on that in like in near enough every episode, where like he's got one episode to like try and change the life of one student, and I'm not so sure if I'm going to be into that. And I think that's, I mean, Ravi, you've watched past further than I have. Does it go down that route?
No, it really doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just kind of like there are like maybe 5 minutes devoted to that kind of thing in the last episode, but like overall the last episode is about like, just the class as a whole. And there's a very in the fourth episode there's like a very strong tentacle rape vibe because there's a new teacher.
Nice.
See, that was coming though. I mean,
definitely.
I mean, look at what we're working with here. If they didn't, it would be almost like commendable. Like it would be inspiring if they didn't do any tentacle rapey stuff.
By vibe, I actually mean like they hardly tried disguising it. Just give it a watch.
Was it the main character as well? Please tell me it was the main character.
No, it was the new teacher.
I want them to like sexualize that main character as much as possible just because it's funny.
Well, actually, the new teacher kisses that main character.
I'm convinced. I think I figured it out. I think when the mangaka pitched that idea, it was a female character, and they said, no, make it a guy character. And they said, okay. And they didn't change the drawing at all. They just changed the way everyone refers to the character. Yeah, they refer to it as a him now. Because that is what that character is, a girl. Like, there's no denying it. It is written and drawn as a girl. It's just they call it a him.
Yeah.
And that really pisses me off.
I really don't like it either. It's so weird. I'm really, really not a fan of that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. See, that's my problem. Like, I think the overall story of Vast Class is actually quite interesting. Because of the way, the thing is that that's a weekly manga that's coming out, and it's on like chapter 100 and something, and they're going to keep making it because it's very successful. I saw it was in the top 10 manga sales for last year. I've noticed.
Honestly,
maybe top 5
I think it's
even.
just kind of like a gag comic thing. Like,
but that's the thing is, it just kind of feels like it's not going to go anywhere.
Need it to.
Yeah.
Well, it's slated for 22 episodes, right? So, I mean, it could just have just an anime ending that doesn't have anything to do with the weekly manga thing.
Maybe. We'll see. I'll wait until it wraps up.
Do you know if the manga has, like, an actual, like, conclusion to the arc yet, or what?
I don't know. I mean, I can drop in on, like, a new chapter and kind of see if I can get an impression of what's going on. If it's still, like, in a classroom and they're still doing the same stuff. Would you want me to do that, or is that too spoilery for you?
I can't say I'm too bothered about it myself.
Because I'm really curious to see if like it progresses from the classroom in any way.
You can just check it for yourself, but for me, I don't really.
If you don't want to know, that's fine. But I am curious. Yeah, track it down.
Like if that helps you decide if you want to watch the show or not, go ahead.
Well, the thing is it might not happen during the show.
Right.
See, I have considered just reading it as a manga because I was aware of this show for a while because, like, around chapter 20 or something, when it popped up on my manga feed, I checked it out, and I said, this looks super cool. So I read up to, like, I can't remember much of it, but I did read quite a few chapters, and then I realized that it was, like, ridiculously popular, so I was like, okay, I'll just wait for the anime. But now I don't enjoy the anime anywhere near as much as I enjoyed reading the manga. So I might just go back to the manga.
I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to the show either.
Honestly, I think give it
I never started.
a couple more episodes.
I mean, I definitely recommend the first couple of episodes. They were really, really fucking funny. But yeah, I mean, I'm only watching 5 shows now. I think. Let me just check.
I'm not watching many at all.
Yeah, I'm watching Aldnoah, Assassination Classroom, Death Parade. Oh yeah, The Virgin Witch Maria, and
I want to know about that.
Oh right, yeah.
Are you up to date on
really
Virgin
boring.
Witch? Is it not good?
Yeah, I'm close up on it. I'm close up on it. I thought the first 3 episodes were really, really good, especially episode 3 when what was the angel called? Gabriel showed up. That got really intense. Michael, yeah, sorry. That got really intense for like the end of episode 2 and then the beginning of episode 3. But since then, it's
been really boring.
Yeah. I have to reach on that one. I mean, I can see
I
it's
really
going
want to like
somewhere,
it,
but...
and it has like a good, sense of direction. But at the same time, it
really does seem like they're playing quite heavily on Virgin jokes now and stuff like that. I'm not quite so well. I'm comfortable with it, but it's after I heard the first couple of jokes, it's like, no, this isn't funny anymore. Let's try and go somewhere else with it.
It's set in a time period where you were very lucky if you made it past your 13th birthday without being raped.
Yeah,
I'm in the wrong time period then, because I haven't been raped yet.
One thing I can come over there.
Oh my!
The one thing I'm not quite sure about really is that she does seem to want to lose her virginity, but at the same time she wants to keep her powers and still.
That is a really interesting hypothetical question.
She can keep her powers.
I'd be a virgin for life if I was a wizard. I'm just saying.
Can she finger bang herself? Can she get
I mean,
creative?
That's another question.
Could you use a toy as an intermediary?
I'm pretty sure she can. I mean, that doesn't count, right?
Yeah.
Surely.
Toads.
But yeah,
What if it's anal? Does that count?
Doesn't count. There we go. We debunked the whole show.
Do you know what? If
There has to be a scene in that show where she is just like
me.
talking to like God or whoever her superior is. I'll take away her power, and just going off a list like, can I do this?
Can I do this? Can I not do that? What about this? Does this count? Yeah.
Where do we stand on dildos?
Yeah.
What's the word on gimp suits?
Yeah, I really don't get much about this now, because if she doesn't lose her virginity, she keeps her powers, but she can't use them for the reasons why she wants to use her powers, and she doesn't want to lose her powers. But if she does have sex, then she does lose her powers.
So my question:
she's useless either way. Get rid of it.
The question
that's exactly what characters have been saying to her. Yeah, just get rid of it. Like it's something you just throw
the other
away.
witches are just like, oh, whatever, who cares?
Yeah,
but they don't have that same restriction.
So yeah, exactly. And the other witches are only concerned about making money for themselves as well. So I'm not surprised they're saying that to her early.
My question before that show came out is the virgin aspect of the show an interesting plot device or a gimmick? Like, what do you guys reckon? What's the answer to that?
I don't think it's a gimmick, honestly.
I was leaning more towards that. I think I might have read a spoiler on it, which I do think is pretty interesting. But obviously, I'm not going to say it.
Is it anal?
Yeah, it's anal.
I wish.
That's the spoiler. Spoiler, anal. Oh, God.
There's clearly somebody that she's in love with, right? What's his name? Joseph?
Sure,
Yeah,
okay.
Joseph.
And that was another
Joseph,
question of mine. Like, is sex actually on the table? Because there's very few anime where sex is an actual, like, prevalent concern for the main characters.
Yeah.
It's one of her. I always forget her name. One of her servants. One of the ones who can transform into the succubus. Yeah, the one who can transform into an owl. Like, she's been bribing like officials within the military with sexual favors and stuff like that.
And that's why she created the incubus.
Like she comes back home from a long night of work. She's like, oh, my jaw hurts.
I kind of get a really I get a Berserk vibe from this series, honestly. Like, not so much the.
Like, you don't think it's gonna finish, or what?
No. Like the setting. The setting. Well, to be fair, 300 and something chapters of something is enough. You can live with that. Like, if he's going to stop making it after 330 chapters, he's done well. But
Naruto hit like 650 before they decided to call it. I think it was at 700.
Yeah.
One Piece is still ahead of that as well.
Yeah, well, One Piece is bad, and they're never going to end it because it's a fucking cash-in.
The sales numbers of One Piece manga are insane. Absolutely insane.
I know they are, but holy shit, can you get on the right side of the planet for the first 400 chapters? Never going to get over that. Never.
But no, what I mean by the Berserk thing is very much the European fantasy setting and the mature sexual part of the series, because they're set in this they're set in a time place where like no, I don't know. It's kind of like a Berserk.
We could also say Spice and Wolf, and it'd be a little bit closer.
Maybe. I haven't seen that. See, the thing is,
sure, like the whole sex thing is that mature really, because it's more made fun of than anything else.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because in Berserk
you have to be at least 13 to watch it, right?
Berserk is very similar to Game of Thrones, where it's very historically accurate to the amount of rape that happened in those time periods. So,
why? We just said that, and then everyone started laughing. Why?
because rape is
I
funny.
didn't. Whoa! I didn't laugh. Whoa!
That
Did
same
not
thing
laugh.
happened last time.
That was a joke to anyone who thought I was being serious and I say rape is funny.
Oh no! None of us being serious.
Yeah, none of us are being serious laughing.
No, not at all.
But
yeah, just to finish up on the, I'm definitely gonna carry on watching it. I think I'll probably see it through to the end. It's interesting enough.
I really need to pick it up. I planned on watching that weekly. I watched the first episode and I stopped there, and I really need to pick it back up.
If it becomes a little bit more jokey, I mean, there are a lot of serious points so far, but if it carries on being more and more jokey, then I'm.
See, the thing is, I don't particularly like any of the characters right now.
Huh.
I kind
That's
of
a
like
bit of a
Joseph.
problem, isn't it, Ravi?
I like Joseph. I like Joseph. He seems like a very, very nice dude.
Joseph
And,
Joestar.
what's his name? Galfa. The night
Galfa's the
dude.
only interesting one, and he's like really boring.
No, I don't find him interesting. I just find him funny. The shit that he comes out with and the actions that he takes. He's a funny character. Not very interesting.
You know what I want to see? I want to see that gay priest again.
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry, our glove is okay.
Because
Can
God
someone
told
do
us
some
it was.
flushing? Like,
Yeah.
What was that show with the gay priest in it? The anime?
oh, Fate Zero.
Try
Hey,
it.
whoa! You leave Kira alone.
Listen, my cannon.
I got you. Easy bait.
What him and Gilgamesh do in their own private time's got nothing to do with us.
That's Fate Stay Night.
You know
Yeah.
that
Fate One Night
Gilgamesh Gilgamesh desires all worldly pleasures. You know he has
certainly fucking
sampled
does.
every fine dish on the planet,
The real spotted dick, right?
including nubile African slave boys are like top
Open
on
your
his.
gates.
Open your gates of Babylon to me.
What is going on in this chat? What have I done? I've started a monster.
Do we have anything else before we go on to Death Parade? Anyone been watching
Well,
it?
we could transition by talking about the Death Parade OP because that deserves a solid 10-minute discussion on its
Oh
own.
my
Oh.
god, it's so good.
Death
So
Parade
I
OP.
made a
good.
comment in the Skype chat, which I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm fairly certain that it's my favorite anime OP ever.
I saw
Oh yeah,
that.
no, it's one of my top songs.
I think it might have just made it into my top 20.
I'm definitely gonna download it. That and
You mean buy it? Buy it.
I'm gonna
Ravi,
buy
you're
it.
going to buy it.
download it from iTunes.
Yeah,
Amazon.
oh, sorry.
Yeah,
How dare I accuse you of stealing, Ravi? I do
Yeah.
apologize.
We knew that. we
You'd
knew
never
that.
do anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, when they
Could
released the
we-
full song, by the way.
Have you
not
guys ever had a
beforehand
talk about like your favorite anime OPs?
Yeah,
Other
we
than
actually
We
Yuri
have, and it didn't
published
work out
ours.
very well.
Yeah.
We were going to do top 10 videos, but then that's what got us kicked off of our previous channels, so we kind of put a stop to that. So we haven't actually had a discussion about it, no. We could if you want.
Which
We could just, like,
Maybe
rattle
it's
off a
a
list.
bit lame, isn't it? I like this one. I like this
Yeah,
one.
I like this one too.
we all disagree and agree. The Beatles suck. The Beatles are great. It's an infinite cycle. Hate.
Feels all great.
Beatles.
Bleach OP 1 was my favorite until this.
Dave, you are in
I've got-
Liverpool. You're not allowed to say these things.
Oh yeah, I am. I just don't leave the house in case somebody spots me.
Is it
No,
like?
Beatles are horribly overrated.
Thank you,
band. I
Dave.
appreciate
I
everything.
agree.
Thank you, Dave. And
I
Ravi
appreciate
now.
I appreciate what they've done for music, but they're
What
not
did they
all
do
that
for
amazing.
music?
Commercialization of music.
And they supposedly inspired a number of bands. And if those bands say they were inspired by the Beatles and then that led to them
Well,
making
they're
greater
inspired
music,
by
then
the
great,
money
good
and
for them.
success of the Beatles, I think.
Anyway, so how
Fine
about
by
that
me.
Death Parade OP? It's a pretty good song.
Fantastic.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Speaking of
And
good
then
music,
that
Y-
sudden shift it has in the middle, where it just turns into singing.
Oh,
amazing.
it does.
Everybody,
Put your hands
Oh
up.
god, we're gonna have to edit that out. We don't want to kill people.
Whoa, my windows are already shattered because of that.
it's
I
one of
already
the
broke
few
my mirror by
OPs that
looking
has
into it.
a really good song and a really a great animation set piece to go along with it.
Absolutely, yeah.
I
the
really
dancing
like
sequences
the
are fucking
ED too.
brilliant. DD is really, really good as
Oh,
well.
it's so
Yeah,
it's so
do you know
well
what?
timed. Like
Overall-
every time when the show ends, it feels like that's the point at where it should end.
Yeah, the soundtrack overall in Death Parade is just brilliant.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait to get my hands on the whole thing. Like some of the piano pieces in that played during like the more emotional scenes.
Oh, guys, how about
absolutely fantastic.
that episode 4 though?
Oh, that was
Which one was
horrible.
Is episode 4 the sad one?
It's the arcade.
They've all been
Death
sad.
Arcade,
Yeah.
Oh,
No, they haven't. The one where they went
Honestly,
on
that
a
was
date
my
was
least favorite
amazing. That's
episode
what's
so
sad.
far.
No, the
That was my
Death
least
Arcade
favorite so
one.
far.
That one was my favorite because holy shit, the emotional fucking. Like, I had no connection to these characters. They were brought in one episode and brought out in the same episode, and I still had the same emotional burst.
It does it every time. It really does
every
do it every
single
time.
Every fucking episode.
It knocks out the park, and that's such a difficult thing to do. Do a 20-minute. It's basically a series of short stories, is what it is.
Yeah.
Like even going back to Death Billiards, the 20-minute short this series is based on, it's the exact same formula, and they did it in that, and they've done it every single episode since. Like, I also want to point out that they went from such an emotionally like uplifting episode 3 to such a sad episode 4. You know,
in an episode 5.
Yeah, that was
The bowling one was episode 3. Episode 2 was...
That was the one that brought me closest to tears. That was just...
Episode 3 was my favorite so far.
Yeah, episode 3 was my favorite as well.
Yeah, episode 3 was the best just because of how well it was done, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 was good emotionally on a sad scale. Part 1 was just like the intro. 2 was just the explanation for the intro.
Of everything.
The
And 5 is just bonus content at this point because that was really good episode. I really liked 5. That was funny.
Is 5 the one with the new dude?
Twister.
No, that's
Twister. That was
6.
6, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Twister was
Ginty's awesome.
Episode 5 was when he first showed up, though.
Yeah. Clavis.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah,
Clavis,
that's the one where
Clavis.
Deckham spoilers.
Clavis
got
is the
tested.
green-haired guy who never
Clavis
opens
showed
his
up in
eyes.
episode 2. Clavis was in the
Red-haired guy
elevator.
is Ginty.
Yeah, who's the redhead guy?
Ginty.
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 And he
Like,
showed up in episode 5.
Elder, but younger.
Okay, so now episode 5 was the one where Deckham got tested and they showed the pool table with apparently God.
Great action scene out of nowhere as well. Really solid action scene for like just like a 20-second really like high octane action scene. I mean,
There's
obviously,
more
if they're only
budget put
going
into
to do,
that 20 seconds than all of Absolute Duo.
I mean, that is the thing though, is if you're only going to have a 20-second like bit of action, you can break out the bank on it. You know what I mean?
You better fucking break out the 30 frame a second, because I goddamn it, I want to see it in at least 30 frames. You're drawing a lot today.
But can we talk about the latest episode with Ginty?
If you want, yeah.
You can't really spoil the show, can you? Because there is very little overarching connecting story. I mean,
Like,
we
we
can
can tell
spoil
them
learn about it all.
Honestly,
until the end.
you
Every
could-
episode has like its own plot.
Exactly. You could spoil individual episodes worse than you could spoil the overall story. Because all we've had so far is character introductions. Oh, there is one reveal about the chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
Stay
give
away
that
from
away.
that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to give that
Yeah,
away.
that's
But
pretty important.
Nothing happened in the Ginty episode whatsoever. I mean, you know Ginty exists because he's in the OP. So from episode 1, you know he exists.
Right.
Yeah, but
So-
the chick with the fucking the skirt, like she finally introduces herself into the show, and she doesn't work there. Apparently, she's actually just a normal person.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still waiting for the person with the eye patch who juggles the bottles.
the one who drinks the wine with the green head?
Nona.
What was her name?
Nona.
Nona, yeah.
Nona is probably my favorite character.
Wow, your
Yeah,
favorite character is
I'd
not.
probably say she's been my favorite.
Mine has to be Ginty.
You guys' favorite character isn't Deckham? Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on. Deckham.
He's pretty plain and boring.
Deckham is a really good. Fuck!
Character.
What's the word?
Character.
Plot device?
Arbiter.
No.
Arbiter.
Hang on.
Master Chief.
Okay,
Bartender.
you guys keep going, and I will.
Shizuo Heiwajima impersonator.
I like Deckham because like
Straight man.
he comes.
He's a good straight guy. You know what I mean? Like he plays it super straight, and all of the emotion happens around him, and it bounces off him. You know, like when he does the hugs at the end, and it's just like, fuck, I'm done. I'm GG. You know what I mean?
No worry.
Like,
I mean, yeah, but,
he does that well, but he's not a particularly interesting character, like on his own.
I found something fairly interesting when in I think it was episode 2 when what's her head was explaining why she thought he made the wrong decision. He kind of like gave a quick glance to make it look like, did I make a mistake? I thought that was fairly interesting because he looks like he knows everything properly, and then
Also, I want to clarify. Do we know? Does one person have to go up, one person have to go down? Because I'm fairly certain there's an episode where 2 have gone up, 2 have gone down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Yeah,
as well.
okay.
I don't think there has to be a split anyway.
No, there is an episode like for sure where
the date episode, they have to both go up.
Yeah,
There's no way that.
Of course, that's what I was going to say. Like, because if one of them had to go down, that'd be fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, wait, look at the masks. Look at the masks on the elevators.
No, I don't think the masks can mean anything. Like to which elevator? Because because they'll just be like, I want to get in that one. Just like I'm going in there.
But no, they're going in. Like, think about it, because there is an episode where they show the elevators. One of the masks is the red mask, the other is the green mask, and then the episode 3, both of them are green masks. Like the masks change on the episode.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't know they changed. No, I didn't notice that.
Oh yeah, no, they totally like the masks change based like on their position.
I was too busy wiping the tears away from my fucking eyes.
Yeah, no, that's why like when they were explaining episode 2, like I started thinking back, was the chick really the one that should have been sent down, or spoilers? It's episode 1. I don't think it really matters, but
to give the show a little bit of criticism, why is it that most of the girls look like Machiko in episode 1? That's something I picked up on. The character design and the girls are pretty similar.
Another piece of criticism: why are all the girls being like doomed to hell?
Yeah, this is not racist. I think it's pretty triggering, I think it's pretty much raping all of womankind. This anime should be avoided at all costs.
At that?
Rape. Oh, sorry.
I'm not laughing again.
That's not
I'm
funny.
not laughing again. That's not funny.
No.
God damn you and your fucking white male privileges.
Oh, let me check them real quick. Go on, Tom. I don't.
Go on.
I've been thoroughly derailed. Thanks, Nate.
You're welcome.
Where the fuck were we? Oh, female character designs and how like the female characters tend to be. I kind of think I think the female characters tend to be stronger and the male characters tend to be more pathetic.
Yeah, I'd agree with that so far.
Yeah.
Like if you think about the episode, the sad episode, the male character was literally a fucking sack of shit nobody who killed himself, and the female character.
Spoilers.
The female character is a badass who slams his fucking head into
This show is actually promoting female power. It shouldn't be avoided ever. Everyone should watch it.
No, I think that is. I think that there definitely is. And like, if the female character, the bar staff, is the one that actually has all the emotion and the personality, and tends to be like a more complete human being than Deckham. The woman is also in charge, the Nona. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually, I think it's a really good, like, fucking female characters in anime are terrible. I love it when a show actually doesn't fuck that up.
Are you saying the females in Infinite Stratus were terrible?
The females, I've said this before, the females, they're not even characters, they're just a checklist. They're boxes to be ticked off.
I know, I'm not going to deny it. I mean, let's be honest.
So yeah, Death Parade has just been, it's probably been the only shining light this season, because everything else has kind of been
consistently good show.
It's between Durarara and Death Parade,
which is why, like,
I mean, Durarara hasn't, like, shown through at all yet, except for the episode.
No, you're
with,
right. I'd say you are right on that. But I enjoy watching Durarara as much as I enjoy watching Death Parade.
Yeah,
that is a huge fucking head start Durarara has. It's like, it's not starting from scratch like Death Parade is. Like, I've already had all of my adoration for Durarara built up, and Death Parade manages to keep up with it. Like, I'm just as excited when I see a new episode of both those shows, and I think that's incredibly high praise for Death Parade. Best new show this season.
Death Parade is definitely my anime of the season.
So far, it is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of really like. Also, Aldnoah Zero is definitely the show I look most forward to, but Death Parade's consistently been better than it. So just to give a little bit more praise.
The top 3 airing shows right now is Parasyte, Durarara, and Death Parade.
Like your personal rankings, or?
I only have watched 2 shows, and they're complete opposites of the spectrum. We've got absolute shit and Death Parade.
I can't wait to do a wrap up of Parasyte.
I've actually dropped Log Horizon, so there goes my third, because I don't even think I was ready to
pick it up again when it ends, but I only watched 2 episodes of it last season.
I caught up until the kids went off on a magical journey to go and find the magical bag. I completely lost fucking interest in it. Ty seems to think it's going pretty well because Nyanza showed up at some point and some kind of kick-ass thing happened.
See, I don't really actually like Nyanda at all.
Some kind of anime happens.
I like Nyanza when they picked up what's her face Serana from
what's that guy's name?
Big city. Nyanza.
Is he a cat?
Yeah. We've been over this, Tom. He was dubbed by the biggest, blackest dude from South Compton.
Anime out of 10. That's all I can give that.
Shit.
No, they got Tyrese Gibson, okay? He's voicing Nyanza.
Nyanza's had his moments, and it seems like the biggest moments he had in season 1 has just happened again in season 2, and I'm like, that's not really a big enough reason for me to pick it back up again.
Can we blame Dean?
Of course we can blame Dean.
I was going to say, the first season was
them
fine.
right from the start.
The second season is Dean, and here we fucking go.
There's so many interesting things, like, just putting aside animation for now, there's so many really, really interesting avenues they can jump into with Log Horizon 2, but instead, we've had Akatsuki's fucking angst, and like, oh god, I'm so jealous of a 12-year-old, oh god, whatever will I do? And then to watch the kids go off and find this magical bag of all the interesting things that they've got to dig into, and they're fucking not doing it, and it's so annoying. There's nothing in the bag, Tom.
What's in the bag?
There's nothing in the bag.
Is it the head of his pregnant wife?
Whoa! Fucking spoilers, bro. I haven't watched Harry Potter yet.
Dumbledore dies.
Oh, fuck!
God damn it.
Harry Potter and the Kevin Spacey fire.
Snape was a good guy the entire time. Sirius Black dies. What else is there?
Dumbledore's gay.
The werewolf is a good character.
Which one?
The one werewolf. Well, technically,
Lupin was a good guy anyway.
Another werewolf.
Severus Black's not a werewolf.
Yeah. He wasn't a good guy.
Yeah, Jacob.
Oh.
Fenrir Greyback is literally the
I was going to say, wait a minute, who? And I was like, wait, I know where this is fucking going. I'm done. Anyway.
So yeah, overall, just to try and wrap this season up, what we think of it so far at the halfway stage or the quarterway stage. How are we rating the season so far?
I think it was a good start to the year. I mean, isn't
it's better than the last two.
This season is usually pretty slow, right?
Better than the last two. Hang on. I need to double check this, but
I don't think that's true.
I wasn't even fucking paying attention to the last two seasons.
I'm not sure
how boring they were.
I just started a new hunt on Monster Hunter, so I'm not ready to check any chart to agree with that statement. But...
All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at fall. Fate Stay Night. So therefore, winter's automatically the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was Fate Stay Night. Log Horizon was looking decent at that point, I suppose. I guess
it was looking alright.
Terraformers. What more? What else do we need? Last season had Terraformers.
Almost best comedy of 2014.
Nozuki-kun and Free Eternal Summer, so it was pretty good.
Oh my god, she's converted you.
Ravi, do you want to talk about Free, or are we going to do a full episode on that?
Let's not.
We
Y'all
might
can
do
the Free
a different separate episode.
It makes more sense if we have Cassie
I just finished Free and Free Eternal Summer, and
you
literally 10 out of 10. So
without Valk.
Yeah, I think Cassie's going to want in on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wait, hang on a minute. This is the main podcast, and we did do a question of the week. So, do we want to wrap up with the question of the week, which I've randomly just thought of?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. What is your ultimate? What was that? What is your ultimate breakfast sandwich? I'm going to limit you to 3 ingredients, like 3 main things.
Oh, you've already fucked up. Like,
what?
Well, you can't have a good breakfast sandwich with just 3 ingredients.
Bread, butter, and sauces don't count.
Oh, okay.
A sandwich, just a sandwich.
Okay. You mean fillings then?
Fillings, yes. Your main 3 filling ingredients.
Bacon, sausage, egg.
I was gonna say egg sausage patty with cheese in between, and then put them on an English muffin.
I'm gonna go with egg, Ulster fry, and sausage.
Milk and cereal.
Wow.
Boo!
That sounds like
he puts that on a sandwich. Weird.
The soggiest and worst sandwich of all time. Alright then, is there anything else we want to throw on top of this before we get going?
Yes. Let's get really hyped for next season because the disappearance of Yuki Nagato is coming up, and
What the fuck are you on about? Face Day Night. How could you put that in Face Day Night?
Next season's gonna be fucking great. Oh my god, my eternal dick is now on fire and cannot be stopped again.
Guys, when is Digimon coming out?
Next
Tomorrow.
season.
Oh boy.
No, wait, no. Sorry.
15 years ago.
I think that's summer. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Nisekoi is coming out next season as well.
Hey,
Next season,
if you want an actual good harem, Dave, which by the sounds of it, I don't think you do, because
No,
you
I've seen enough.
you seem pretty happy with your 5 out of 10s. But if you want an actual good harem, Nisekoi is.
Agonai, Campione, Aria the Scarlet Ammo.
Nisekoi was an 8 for me.
I'll watch Nisekoi just because you said it's good.
guys,
long
I'm
as
just
there's a
gonna watch
toothbrush scene.
Vampire Holmes next season, and that's it.
Oh god, I just seen that one.
There's a character in
That was
Nisekoi. There's a character in
An anime
Nisekoi.
adaptation of the smartphone game. Okay, I'm definitely watching it.
Oh, those have
dear
those
God.
have been good in the past.
That's too bad not to pass up.
We should do an episode on that sometime, but let's just wrap this one up now because we've been recording for 6 years, 69 minutes at least.
Oh, 69. Well, what a perfect moment to stop then.
It's actually been an
ladies
hour
and gentlemen,
and 10.
thank you very much for listening to the Anime Bro podcast. Today I've been joined by Nate.
Oh God, no, you haven't.
I've been joined by Ravi.
One thing, Gundam is bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Hold on, G Gundam review, 10 out of 10 would recommend. There you go.
There you go. Matt, all of your thing. No, actually, no, because we say that's it. Now he'll never listen to the podcast
Oh
again.
yeah,
It's not it,
do an
'cause I'm gonna
actual
do an
in-depth
actual
of
review on it.
Gundam
I'll do an
Yeah,
actual review on
we
it.
will definitely review Gundam at some point. And Nick,
Yeah.
you are crashing the ending to the podcast, Kashi.
We just reviewed Gundam.
We said that we went into detail about free, and we don't really need to do another episode now.
Yeah, we're done with free now.
We're pretty much
Yeah.
set on free. Yeah.
No.
Kinda.
Yeah,
And you've
wanna
enjoyed
pre-
my Cassie.
If you want to press record and do an outro for us all, you can if you want.
We're gonna have to redo this, aren't we? Because she's not recording.
We're not going to outro Tom or Ravi. It's just going to be an outro for me and Valk, and then we're just going to stop.
No, let's just
I wonder if-
let's just do my outro, because I mean, you'd literally be coming and like we just finished, and this is Nate and this is Ravi.
And then Kashi, am I crashing a podcast?
Like,
you
if we
had
had that,
recorded
if we had that, that would be gold. But we don't have that, so let's just do.
Yeah,
let's just
whenever
wrap
you
mine up.
crash something, you
You
make sure
should
you
have
have
been- you
Audacity
should have just
recording.
opened it
Although
up
I
while
will
you're
say,
down.
Ravi.
All right, then. You can find us in all the usual places over at Podcast
And
Garden
I've been
and
Tom.
iTunes. I will out you in a moment. I've just remembered I'm supposed to do the
I'm
plugs
Nate.
and then I'm supposed
Speaking of
to do
outing
the plugs.
people, Nate is in the closet.
Oh my. I was never in the closet, honey.
All right, so anyway, you can find us over on
Go home,
Podcast
you
Garden. You
sillies.
can find us on YouTube. You can find us on
And I'm Tom.
iTunes as well. Just search for The Anime Abroad Podcast. You can like our Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter. All of those links will be in the description below. I have been joined today by Tom.
Wait, no.
I have been joined by
Bye.
Ravi.
Bye.
And I've been joined by Nate.
Oh, no, you haven't.
And we'll see you next time.